Today we're cooking jalapeno poppers. It is one of those sides at a barbecue that everybody enjoys, but nobody wants to actually make because they can be tedious. We're gonna be smoking them on my Oklahoma Joe's grill. We got the charcoals going. We're gonna use some pecan wood. Thank you, Chad, appreciate it. It's just super tedious to get these going. We do have some low sodium bacon. We're gonna cook 8 total. We're gonna have these, quick math, 4 times 2. Philadelphia cream cheese with 1/3 less fat. And then garlic salt, you already knew, and some pepper. Let's get going. Cut off the ends where the stems are. Easy enough. Cut them in half. Be very careful because your knife is probably sharp, just saying. Now with a spoon, we're gonna take out the inners of our jalapenos. If you want it spicier, you can keep some seeds in there, like I did, a couple. But if you don't, it's all good, baby. Okay, we're gonna take our cream cheese here. We don't need a lot because we're only doing like 8 poppers. The more you do it, the more you'll know kind of how much to use. I got roughly, I would say almost 20 halves with one of these this past weekend. But one thing I like to do, because cream cheese can be a little tough, is just put it in the microwave for like, I don't know, 10 seconds, get it kind of soft. So we're gonna do that real quick. All right, now you can see after being in the microwave for only 10 seconds, nice and easy to work with. We're gonna give it a little bit of garlic salt, not too much, should be fine. Fresh ground pepper, one of my favorites. Go crazy, baby. There we go. Now, I like to use a butter knife to put it in my jalapenos. You can use a spoon. I just like the way the butter knife feels, so I can get a nice flat pull on it after I fill it. So this is the tedious part. Get you some cream cheese. That should be plenty for 1/2. Just get it in there, flatten out. It's gonna shrink a little bit when you're smoking it. So if you overstuff it, it will overflow, which isn't a big deal. But just do this for all of them and then we'll wrap them in bacon and put them on the grill. Now, depending on your audience, they might want a little more of a kick in their jalapeno poppers. If you do want to take the rest of these seeds that you did shell out already, sprinkle them on there, baby. And you can make it pretty spicy like that. But let's get these coals ready to go. All right, make sure you wear a glove because it's hot. So I want to get my smoke going before I put my jalapeno poppers in, and I still have to wrap it in bacon. Oh yeah, that's great. Dogs, don't you be messing with this. You're learned real quick. You don't want to mess. Hey boy. Get these together a little bit. Now I'm gonna get the smoke going, so I'm gonna put a piece of pecan on there. These are pretty hot still, so it's gonna catch pretty quick. With this pecan wood, this should be pretty much plenty for the entire cook here. I'm just gonna get my smoke going. So for my oxygen intake, I'm gonna go about halfway for it sucking the oxygen in. My exhaust, I usually put it about, I don't know, 1/3 open. That usually does pretty well, and I can usually hold it, I don't know, around 200-ish, somewhere around there. It'll be fine. All right, the most tedious part is wrapping your bacon. I'm gonna go a full piece of bacon. That's what I did this past weekend. It will shrink. I know it looks like an overkill right now, but trust me, it's gonna be damn good jalapeno popper. So literally wrapped it like 3 times. That's pretty much it. Just keep doing that, rinse and repeat. I like to pull it tight too, so the bacon stays on there, because I'm not using any kind of toothpicks. You can use toothpicks, but that's just extra work, and I ain't got time for that. Nobody got time for that. So we're floating around 225. I wouldn't really worry too much about your temperature here, but I'm just gonna put them roughly on the right side. This is where a lot of that smoke is gonna come through and hit the chimney. So just consider which direction your smoke is gonna exit. And these will probably be on here for roughly 1:45, 2 hours. Now, if you do it in the oven, I've read on Google that you can get it at roughly 1 hour and 15 at 350, but I'm not gonna hit 350 on my smoker here. So I'll give it about 2 hours. I'm not gonna really babysit it too much. If it's a little too hot, it's fine. If it's a little too cold, it's fine. But this is a very tedious process in terms of my jalapeno poppers. But hey, Smoke's in my face. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna probably make a shake and just chill. Wait for these poppers to get done. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm not very good at sides when I have barbecues. It's usually like, bring some chips, bring some tater salad or something. But jalapeno poppers, you're gonna win them over at the party, I'm telling you. They've been on for a little over an hour. They're looking pretty good, but if you're looking, you ain't cooking, so don't do this all the time. But I'm gonna go a little bit more, a good half hour, 45 minutes. We'll be good to go. We're still chilling on our temp, roughly 225. But I might need a little bit more charcoal. I did put an additional piece of wood in there, but we're almost done, man. We're on the home stretch. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? All right, 2 hours later, and they are looking amazing. Just saying. So, we're good to go here. I'm just looking for the bacon to be done. You're really not trying to cook the jalapenos, you're just trying to cook the bacon that's wrapped around it. So it's kind of hard to undercook these. Just depends on how you like your bacon. Once this cools off a little bit, that bacon will crisp up, as it usually does when you cook it on the stove. So yeah, almost time for a taste test. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I tell you all the time, you're never gonna cook a good jalapeno popper without cooking a bad one. You gotta get out there and try new things. This took 2 hours. This was a slow race. But look at these bad boys. I'm excited. Moment of truth here. The color, the texture, the smell. Pecan wood. It's not too strong, so it's got a nice flavor to it. That is really good. Nice little kick. Nice little kick, nothing too crazy. You're not gonna cry over it, but man, I'm telling you guys, if you bring this to the barbecue, everyone's gonna love you. I'm telling you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all stay sweaty.